Good afternoon. Today we are going to discuss what is the reason behind the merger and acquisition. The reason behind the merger and acquisition generally would bring about the two companies together, creating more value compared to being an individual stand. As the main focus for most companies would be wealth maximization, so companies keep evaluating different opportunities through the route of merger and acquisition. Next, we can discuss several types of transactions that fall under the umbrella of merger and acquisition as given below. First one, formation of joint venture or consolidation of business, acquisition of business or asset, acquisition of shares of a company and takeovers. Under this, we are going to discuss about the most common type of merger and acquisition in Malaysia in share purchase. Main advantage, merger and acquisition transaction of share purchase in the company. No transfer of ownership for assets are required. Buyer can save money on payment of stamp duty because the buyer essentially acquire all the company's movable and immovable asset, employees and business. It is a common for higher companies to acquire smaller companies which have certain permit and license. Next, we are going to discuss the types of mergers and acquisition we already discussed. So, we are about the horizontal, vertical, concrete, conglomerate. This all we can discuss. Then we can discuss about the advantages of merger and acquisition. Financially, and synergistic for lower cost of capital, improve company performance and accelerate growth, economies of scale, diversification for higher growth product or markets, to increase the market share and positioning globally, strategic management and technology change, diversification of risk, tax consideration. Next, we are going to discuss about the process of merger and acquisition deal. Compile a target list, contact the target, send or receive a treasure, sign of conflictory agreement, then send and review the confidential information memorandum, submit and solicit an induction of interest, conduct management meeting, submit a letter of intent, conduct due diligence, write the sales and purchase agreement, deal close, hand any post closing adjustment and integration. Next, we are going to see the following transaction in the Malaysia as follows. Being a transaction, first one, by connecting with the potential investors and owners, help in preparing pitching documents, planning acquisition or disposal strategy, provide potential merger and acquisition parties according to investors' preference and deal terms, analyze the political target or negotiation, manage all the transaction till completions, source not funding to assist in financing the deal. Maximum assurance, we are hired to serve. Next, we see some clarifications under the merger and acquisition. Thank you. Process, we see them compile a target list, contact the target, send and receive the treasury, sign of confidential agreement, send and review the confidential information memorandum, submit and solicit an induction of interest, conduct management meeting, submit a letter of intent, conduct due diligence, write the sales and purchase agreement, deal close, handled by post closing adjustment and integration. Next, we see what are the transactions can help in the Malaysia to follow the managing of merger and acquisition. First one, connecting with the potential investors and owners. Second, help in preparing pitching documents. Third, planning acquisition or disposal strategy. Provide potential merger and acquisition parties according to investors' preference and deal terms. Analyze the political target for negotiation. Manage all the transaction till completion, source out funding to assist in financing with dealing. Then, to maximize the assurance, we are here to serve. Under the merger and acquisition, combined together to form a new company that comes under the merger and acquisition. We already discussed about the merger and acquisition. This all comes under the process and transactions under the merger and acquisition. Then what are the advantages of merger and acquisition? Then types we already discussed. Then we can discuss the transaction under the common type of share purchase. Then we can discuss about the types of transaction that fall under the mergers and acquisition as given below. Thank you.